Okay, friends, back to explain a little bit more of verse 6 and verse 7. As Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities around them in a similar manner to these, having given themselves over to sexual immorality. Sound like America and places today? I remember Billy Graham once saying that if God doesn't judge America, he'll have to apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah. Obviously, he was using some sense of seriousness and humor together. God doesn't need to apologize. But the point is, America has become a hotbed for sexual immorality, so has other parts of the world. We don't need to live in that shame. If you're a Christian that was involved with that, but your life has changed, you can let go of that sin and shame and live in freedom in Jesus Christ. Anyways, gave themselves over to sexual immorality, it says here, having given themselves over to sexual immorality and gone after strange flesh. What does that mean? Homosexuality, women to women, men to men, are set forth as an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. God has some people that no matter how much you offer the gospel to, friends, they're going to reject it and reject it. I'm reminded of a lady I visited in a hospital one time. Her family was appealing to me, Greg, can you go? We've talked to her over and over again about Jesus. Can you go and talk to her about Jesus? And maybe one last chance before she dies, she'll come to Jesus. I said, I'll be glad to. I went and talked to the woman and she was hard. And I prayed, Lord, soften her heart. And I talked to her some more and continued to talk to her. And I prayed over her. And I remember offering the gospel and offering Jesus to her. And she raised up toward me in unbelievable hatred and said with wicked eyes, no, and shortly died after that. God has some people he's condemned because of their life, and they won't respond. Like Pharaoh's heart hardened, they'll never respond to Jesus. Now, we don't know who those are, and we continue to offer Jesus and the gospel and appeal to people. But realize some people have condemnation written all over them, not just because of their acts, but because of their will, to willfully say no, 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 just like Pharaoh did. And then, of course, we get into the doctrine of predestination and God choosing those he's chosen for heaven and those he's chosen not to be with him for eternity in hell. This is a reference to those under condemnation.